The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here's the Cleveland offense, and here's Baker Mayfield, former Heisman Trophy winner, ready to go at quarterback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
From the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Number 31.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
On the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
The ball carried by number 31.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
First down, Browns.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Right back to him on first down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
He's brought down.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and it's third and short.
It's third down and 2 yards.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with fourth down and a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they need.
And now on fourth and 1, it's a fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off by David Long.
The pass on the fake punt.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their 5'11 quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
And he made both sides happy last week, didn't he?
Yeah, 3 and 3.
I mean, his guys, they caught 3 touchdown passes, but he threw 3 interceptions. Got to get off of that schneid and get back to just throwing touchdown passes and taking care of the ball better.
At the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Going to give this time to the tailback. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
At their 49.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield looking left side. That's caught by Landry.
Mayfield's pass. Complete to Jarvis.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
Well, no takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mark is a very, very fickle man.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Mayfield's pass.
Isaiah Coulter, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Eddie Pinheiro set.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a throw here, pulled in. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Looking again in the direction of Woods, and now it's 2nd down. Mayfield down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st down, Browns.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. at the 35-yard line.
Mayfield off the play fake. Going deep here for Landry. And this one is incomplete.
Mayfield's pass intended for Jarvis.
And the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, Mayfield. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. These two teams all tied after one. Stride for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down.
First down, Cleveland.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. That's going to be caught by Coulter. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
They're able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
And this is incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a 2nd one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
At the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And brought down a
across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Number 35.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage. That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body, because the defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there of protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Mayfield to throw it. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. To throw, Mayfield. He gets this to Coulter complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. As a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards, so many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays are going to pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it. That's who you're looking for.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Fine Higbee, it's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. He'll get this one cut complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
To throw again is Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Wilson, flush to his right. He rifles one that's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah, we dominate.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Browns.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we have reached, and okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Rams 7.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play.
Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Man open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Rams, first down.
They'll run here with Akers.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee.
Wilson's pass.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Mayfield on play action. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 27 yards there, a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Mayfield throwing complete there to Hooper.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And some nice running, going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams' 18-yard line. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
And it's 3rd down.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Mayfield. Ooh, the juke. Now Mayfield lost the football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
And the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Wilson. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. Wilson and able to get it here to about the 16-yard line.
Arcega-Whiteside.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
On the ground, it's Akers.
And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Wilson on the keeper.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Wilson. Open man is Higbee, the tight end.
Wilson.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Wilson's pass.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
To throw again, Wilson. That'll be caught by Cup. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 42. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough task here, though. 3rd and long. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. A 4th and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Browns on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 5. Mayfield. They got him in. It's Woods. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
First down.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He's got a first down inside the midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line.
Mayfield's
a well-executed 22-yard gain.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they try the right side here. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
The kick is no good. That keeps the score Browns.
Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 27. Rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Wilson. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. They're giving the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll look to run with Akers. And he's going to take this one in for the Rams touchdown. Cam Akers with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he's got it up and through. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks, is pretty impressive.
Jarvis Landry and company heading back onto the field now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he powers his way up past the 30. The ball in a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
31. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Now Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Browns first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller, since the screen pass was available, whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
The running back.
Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
He's brought down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Mayfield to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Mayfield. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Mayfield's pass.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard.
And the Rams getting set to go now. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Wilson to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Cooper Kupp, incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Wilson. Got his man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
2-yard line.
L.A. set to take over again on offense.
They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the 40.
Here's Akers.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. Right? You don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield, go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
On second down, Akers. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Oh, so close, but incomplete. Could have been a big turnover in overtime if he'd held on. Instead, though, it's 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They'll get this one to come complete. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. Open man, Arthega right side. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
4 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. It's intercepted. It's off at the 13. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
And the Browns first down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
2nd down and 5.
What can Mayfield do here in the OT? It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And this is caught. He hits Landry. brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, partner, look where the ball's being placed now. They're deep in the red zone, which to me, that opens up their options because they can run the field goal kicker out there right now, or they can decide to run a play and put it into the perfect position he might require in order to make the game-winning kick.
Brings up second and goal.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again.